Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is day 10, and there's a lot going on here, so I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. I tried to do this over by the horses, but I couldn't get internet service over there. Um, I was, so in the movie, I have to uh, drive a stagecoach. I think that's not giving too much away. So, and today I had horse training today on how to drive a stagecoach. And I wish I could show you, I wish I could introduce you to the horses. I wish I could show you what I was doing. Hopefully, soon I could do this, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun again. And it just keeps going back to be able to act in this thing that I wrote and to have it see it as it's coming to fruition and actually hear all these people talk about uh, these scenarios and these things that I only ever imagine on the page. And of course, you imagine that you could see it in your head and you imagine it's going to get made, and then they tell you it's going to get made. And but as it's coming along, it just doesn't feel real. And each moment like this, it just gets more and more real. So I got over to the horse the horse ranch, and I met with the horse team and our horse wranglers, I think they're called, and they taught me. And I sat in a little buggy and got the reins, and they showed me how to do it with one hand and do it with another, and yeah, I was pretty natural at it, which I was completely not expecting. And then I just kind of steered the horses and learned how to steer the horses. I didn't even know if I would actually be driving the stagecoach of four horses. And I, I don't know. It looks like I might be. At least I'm going to be prepared for it. I at least have to know what that I look like I know what I'm doing. So that was really cool. And then the horse wrangler says, "All right, I'm going to show you what it's going to feel like when we're really booking." And he kicked those horses into gear, and it is scary. I mean, it is scary how fast these beautiful animals could go, and the fact that I might be responsible for where they go and how long they go and how fast they go. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, they're going to be very uh, the stunt people will make sure it is as safe as could be possibly. Oh, look, I going to interrupt it for a second. I got a couple people on live. It's Jamie and Daniel and John Miller. John, I love you seeing that you're so excited. John has been one of my best friends since junior high school, and we made movies together back long time ago. Uh-oh, there's a stray dog coming. This is kind of a scary little dog, scary big dog. Hi, guy. Thank you for joining, John and Daniel and Jamie. So where was I? So so the horse is going fast, and it was scary. It was kind of scary, but it was also super exciting, and I have no idea what's in store. I'm about to be interrupted. Are you interested in screenwriting, little puppy? Please don't bite me. We have a visitor. Are you in the movie? Are you an extra? You might be one of the extras in the movie, huh? What's your name? Why are you limping? Don't limp. What's your name? Frank Beefeater. Hank Brewster. Hank Brewster. Well, nice to meet you, Hank. Say hi to the team. Look, everybody loves a little puppy. You okay, Pally? So that's it. I do want to talk more about screenwriting. I have a lot to talk about screenwriting. I had a thought that I'm probably going to get to tomorrow about, and I'll touch on it a little bit right now, but how once you sell your screenplay, it's no longer your screenplay. I mean, you wrote it, yes, but they could do whatever. Actually, I'm going to talk about this right now. Once you sell your screenplay, it is no longer your screenplay, and they could do whatever they want to it. And you got to come to terms. And now I'm not saying this has happened where they're destroying the screenplay at all, but it just hit me this morning thinking about this and how lucky and blessed I am that I'm part of this team that still wants me to be involved, that I'm still here, that they put me in the movie, that we still talk about characters and if they have ideas and as things change and actors get added and moved and changed, that they still want me to be a part of solving these issues and solving the issues if we can't do this because of location uh, limitations or stunt limitations or time limitations or weather limitations, that they still want me involved and they don't need to have that. So I recognize I'm completely blessed to still be a part of this project, and they still want me to be a part of this project. But it also hit me that, and this happened to me on my last project, the last screenplay I sold, is I did one rewrite and they they kicked me right off. They booted me right off, and they changed the screenplay. Every single thing I ever intended to say with the screenplay, they completely changed. It was in real time. It wasn't in real time anymore. It took place within a car. It didn't take place in a car anymore. And that kind of stuff. And but I had nothing to do with it. They just felt like I wasn't the guy because I kind of railed against the ideas. And my feeling was, just because I disagree with it doesn't mean I can't do it. But they didn't feel the same way. um, but so I just found that really an interesting thought for all your screenwriters out there, that so often your project is going to get taken and people are going to see it differently. They're going to read into the characters differently. They're going to read into the scenes differently. There's going to be limitations, and you have no say. You have no say. And again, I'm lucky and blessed enough that I can have a say. I do get to talk through, and they listen, and it's wonderful. But in the end, it's not my movie. In the end, directed by doesn't go to me, and starring doesn't go to me. And they all have to put out what they feel best represents the movie and the things that they're trying to say. And you got to be okay with that. You got to be really okay with that. And that's a lesson that I'm learning, and just by kind of watching and feeling. And I have just had the greatest learning experience by being able to adapt and not be in love with the things that I'm in love with. And sometimes just, oh yeah, we can't do this, or this doesn't work now. Throw it out. Throw it out. Maybe you'll use it again someday. Maybe it was just an idea for that moment. So just be open to that and aware that that's going to happen. I know there's a lot of writers who are going to fight and argue, and there is obviously a lot of argument to be had that they want to fight for what they believe in. They want the best thing, but unless you're directing it and you're starring in it and you're producing it, it's not yours anymore. So you gotta be willing to bend. Oh, I had this metaphor I wanted to talk about and I didn't look it up. But you know how trees, I think willows bend. Otherwise they're gonna break in the wind. So you gotta be bendy. I'm not always bendy, but I'm learning. And this is one of my favorite experiences to learn it into. Right there, Hanky. All right, say goodbye to Hank. We're done for today. Come join us tomorrow. Thanks for, I got more people joining me this time than I have. I don't really kind of give any advance notice I'm doing this. Maybe I should start doing this. So yeah, it is a cute little doggy. Thanks so much for watching. You'll see me again here tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe here and like this thing and watch that video and this video too. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell and like and comment for more stuff. So until then, arrivederci. Where you going, doggy? Oh.